supposed to be getting a lot of rain here at some point this morning, but I won't let it discourage me, and I'm hoping the people having the garage sales won't let it discourage them. Well, first sale of the day didn't open. I guess the weather discouraged them, but that's alright, because I saw a lot of signs out. So maybe there's going to be a lot of sales open today. Alright, this ad specifically said no early birds. I'm only 10 minutes early, and unfortunately there was no address. It just like had the cross streets. I hate that. So I'm just gonna drive up and down the street until I see something that looks like a garage sale or I see a sign. Alright, here we go. Here is the sale. Let's see if they let us shop. Anytime I get early to a sale, I always try to be nice and respectful. Like, you know, am I too early? Is it okay? I just don't want to barge in. Alright, that sale was like 90% completed. I'm going to go through it anyways. I found LL Bean Outdoors quarter zip for $2. I really don't do a lot with clothes, but I think LL Bean's a decent brand. I just made a sale, and luckily I wasn't at the garage sale when I made it. Sometimes I'll be at a sale and my phone will go cha-ching, and I'm like, what if they heard that? Anyways, I sold Escort Passport Radar Detector, $139.99. I picked that up like 2 weeks ago. It was like in a bundle deal. I think I maybe paid $5 for it. Some of those radar detectors sell for big money. Here comes the rain. Well, there's officially a tornado warning for this area, so that's fun. Didn't stop that guy from having his sale, so I'm hoping it doesn't stop other people from having their sale. I'm just going to keep sailing. He had a lot of good stuff. I bought those radios that he had. I got one PS2 game. They were $2 a piece, and a lot of them were just really scratched up, so wasn't crazy about them. But yeah, he had a lot of cool stuff. Well, I've run into 4 or 5 in a row that didn't open because of the weather, but there's actually a lot right around this area, so I'm not going to have to do a lot of driving, so I'm just going to keep trying to hit them. I've got at least 6 or 7 more on my list, and this whole like city is doing a sale this weekend, so I might run into some random bonus sales. But the weather seems to have cleared up. The rain stopped. I think the tornado warning's done, so hopefully some sales open up. Our luck's turning around. Maybe 5 seconds after I recorded that last clip, find this sale. When you buy so much at one sale that you have to back your car up to load everything, that's a good sign. Got a lot of good stuff at that last sale. I spent $76, I think. Got an old clothes wringer. Got this old film projector. I got this G.I. Joe Skyhawk game. The fact that it has the plastic on it makes me think that it never got pulled out. It looks like it's actually a kite. That's cool. Got some ball gloves, some books, and old camera. Got 4 bats, a couple gloves, and a radar detector. Alright, just picked up a couple RV locking bumper plugs for $1 each. And the last sale, I got this desk lamp for $2. It is a Fairies, F-A-R-I-E-S. I think it's definitely antique and should have some good value, even though the plug doesn't look very good.
Alright, thank you. The charm's in it. What?
Oh my goodness.
At least I can get in it. Awesome. Now you put your mask back on. You ain't have it on. Sorry. Now can I look?
That's pretty amazing. That worked at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Stay in my file.
About that Pioneer receiver back there, it's the Elite Series. I paid 20 bucks. They were asking 28. Had the box, remote, manual, everything looked really good. And someone came up to me and said, "Are we going to see this video online?" And I said, "Yeah, probably." Introduced himself. His name is Tony. Says he watches my videos. So Tony, it was nice meeting you. Thanks for saying hi, and thanks for watching the videos. And good luck out there. I am done for the day, and I got a lot of really great stuff. Better quality than yesterday, so I'm gonna head home, pull all this out, and show you guys what I got. Alright guys, I'm really excited about some of the stuff I found today. I think I'm gonna end up making a lot more money off of what I bought today than what I bought yesterday. First off, I got these complete Far Side collection. So it's Far Side comics, really heavy. It's all the way from 1980 to 1994. I paid up for these. I paid 20 bucks, but I think I can get 60 or 70. The last sale of the day I went to, I bought quite a bit. I spent like 30, 35 bucks. So some of the prices, he actually like bundled for me, so it's cheaper than what he was asking. I got this Yankees panorama for 2 bucks. The signatures are all facsimile, they're not real. I think even the artist's signature down here is a stamp. But pretty cool from when they won the World Series in 2009. My dishwasher's running in the background, so if you guys hear that, I apologize. Got a couple Walkman. Here is a sports Walkman. Here is another one. I've never seen one with the buttons on the front like that. It's kind of neat. The battery compartment of this one has a tiny bit of corrosion, but I think I can probably clean that up enough to where it would work. It's a random Sony battery charger for 50 cents. It's a genuine Sony, so I think I can sell that for a little bit of money. Here's a Sony camera with a sealed Sony battery. He was asking 10. With the bundle price, I probably ended up paying 7 or 8. And I think I can make that back just on the battery. I always do good with sealed Sony stuff. Here is a Sony Discman. Here's another Sony Walkman. This is the kind that like goes on your arm, I guess, when you're running, but it doesn't have the band, but it's got like a little clip thing. Got a little baggie of pins for a couple bucks. I always like finding those. They're never worth a lot. I just think they're cool. I got a couple of these. He was only asking $4 a piece, but with the bundle, I probably ended up paying $2 or $3 a piece for them. They are Fujitsu Stylistic. He said last time he knew that they worked. I mean, for the price, I couldn't pass them up. I guess these are almost like a tablet, sort of. Like an old school tablet. I looked up a couple. It seemed like they were selling okay. I mean, I might not have looked up the right model, but for that price, I took a chance. And he had the chargers with them. He had, I don't know, I guess these are like styluses or something. I don't know. Yeah, he threw in all the extras. Oh yeah, with the Sony, with this guy, I have the headphones too. So that always adds the value if you have the actual Sony headphones. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, so these are the Fujitsu stylus for the stylistic. Never seen those before. I am really excited about this guy. I paid 20 bucks for him. He's got the original box, original styrofoam. Owner's manuals down in here. Remote. He was really clean. Definitely heavy for sure. And kind of a pain to ship, but that's alright. The money's worth it. It should go for about 120. I bought this at like 10:30 or 11 o'clock in the morning. And I saw some of my competition leaving the neighborhood, so I know they had been to that sale. So either they didn't see it or they saw it and they didn't want to mess with it, but their loss is my gain. One of the sales I went to had a good amount of antiques, and they were pretty reasonably priced too, so I picked up a few things. This is an old projector. They were asking 20, and I bundled it with one of the cameras that they had. They were asking 24 and got them both for 30. It says a tri-purpose projector. It says Society for Visual Education, Chicago. It's actually like, I'm surprised the chrome is so clean. This thing's in pretty good condition. The plug actually looks pretty good, so this thing might just work. Had the original case too. In general, I don't think old projectors are worth a whole lot, but it was cool, so I had to buy it. It's even got the little original slide changers for it. Another piece I got at that sale is this antique clothes wringer. This thing, back in the day, would sit on a galvanized tub. People would wash their clothes, and they would put the clothes through here, between these two rollers, and they would wring out the water before they hang them out to dry. And this thing actually cranks, and then the rollers turn. It's a really neat old piece. They were asking 20. I got it for 15. Steel ball bearings. Where's the maker on this? That says ball bearings too. Yeah, 1900. I don't know if that's the year or the maker, to be quite honest. And then here's something that's kind of hard to make out. I think it says home comfort. But yeah, I love these old things. I don't think it's worth a ton. They're fairly common. I'll probably just sell it local for 30 or 40 bucks. One sale I went to, the lady had a bucket of baseballs, so I asked if she had any gloves or bats, and she said she did. Pulled them out for me. Got an Adidas catcher's mitt. This little strap here will just go right back in there. It's not really broken or anything. Got a Rawlings softball glove. Whenever you're buying gloves, if you can get your hand in them, always put your hand in them, because a lot of times this material here, like the leather, sometimes will just be so cracked and it'll like leave a bunch of stuff on your hand. And at that point, sometimes it's just beyond repair, and it might just be better to pass it up. So I always try to do that when I find gloves. The bats, here, they're all wood. Here is a Marucci professional cut, actually made in Baton Rouge, where Lonnie's from. Here's a DeMarini Pro Maple. Maple bats, when it comes to wood bats, maple are worth more than ash. Ash are definitely the most common wood bat. Here is a Grand Slam, some kind of player signature on there. Can't make it out. But yeah, I knew this was 25 bucks at Dick's. So I'll probably be taking some of these to Play It Again Sports to sell, and then some I will put on eBay. And then here is a Louisville Slugger Pro Stock model T141. This might go on eBay. Oh, also got a radar detector there. So for the 4 bats, 2 gloves, and the radar gun, I paid 25 bucks. This is a Bushnell. We actually sold a few of these at Play It Again Sports back in the day. Bushnell Velocity. I think the going rate for them is around 40 bucks. It's not really registering anything, so put some batteries in it. Looks like the compartment's clean though. Just got to pop in a couple of D batteries, it looks like. Let's see what the dog's barking at. What you barking at, buddy? What you barking at? Who's out there? Who's out there? Alright, this by far is my best find of the day. Paid $3 for this. She didn't have a price or anything, and I was like, what do you want for that? And she's like, I don't care, $3. I said, absolutely. So I threw it in my pile of stuff. I saw 2 completed listings. I don't think I saw any actives. One went for like 130, one went for 175, and they were in pretty rough shape. This one still has the plastic on it, but obviously it's like torn off, and this part's really dirty. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and take the plastic off of this, because I want to peek inside and see what kind of condition it's in. Oh man, this is what I was hoping for. So we've got the string, some of the pieces all in the original plastic bag. You can see the cardboard from the way this was packaged. Hasn't been pulled out. I don't think any of this has ever been out of the box. Got manuals down here. This is awesome. I'm thinking I could get 200, maybe more for this, because I mean it's darn near close to mint condition. I mean, the only real issues with it, the corners kind of have some wear. There's some discoloration here. Looks like some water got to it. That's probably what happened to that plastic. But it's complete, and this is very, very close to mint. I don't think I'll use the word mint in the title, but I'll definitely use complete. Can't wait to see what this sells for. I love finding stuff like this. See if it's got a year on it. 1975. Got the Zenith DVD VCR. They were asking $750, and every time I find these, I know I'm pretty much going to buy them because they do pretty well. But I always ask if they have the remote, and they almost never do. But when I do that, it kind of is like planting the seed for them to expect me to offer them less. So I just said, do you have the remote? She said, no. I said, oh, okay, you know, that's a bummer. Would you take $5? She said, yep, absolutely. So I'm not really trying to talk it down or say like this is junk or anything like that, but just little things that'll help my negotiation. Got a bunch of signs at one sale. Got this Red Rooster Inn wood sign for $1. Popeye spinach for $2. These are definitely reproductions, but they're still cool. Here's a Tabasco. There's a gator on there, some crawfish. Why can't I think of that instrument? Accordion. Accordion on there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then here is a Pepsi Cola, $2. And then I got a Homer Bailey bobblehead for 50 cents. All right, one sale, I bought this Shoji hat, Shoji, for 50 cents. It's got a really cool checkerboard bill, and it's in like new condition. It was only $1, and then it has a little thing, Shoji Tabuchi Theater. So I guess it came from that theater. And then I got some micro machines for 50 cents, new in the packaging. These are from 1988. I played with these a lot when I was a kid. Originally bought at Kroger for $4.99. I'm really excited about this lamp because I only paid $2 and I really couldn't find any comps. I found some of that brand, but not that look like this. It's got a really cool look to it, almost like an Art Deco look a little bit down here. It's very old, probably from the 20s or 30s, and the maker is right down here. It's Fairies, F-A-R-I-E-S. There's a model number 2, so I'll have to do some more research on this. The plug is in really, really bad shape. I mean, it's coming apart in several spots, so I might not even plug it in just to avoid fire or something crazy. But I'll probably just sell it as is and hopefully do pretty good on it. Got this old basketball for $2. So Wilson, I think it says B1220. I really don't know how old it is, but it's cool. It had some kind of graphic there, but I mean, it's pretty much unrecognizable. It says 8T. I think it says interlock something. I don't know. So I'll try to do some research. It's pretty crusty, but old sporting goods sometimes do pretty good if they're old enough. It's a big collector's market out there for that stuff. I got a Golden Girls Chia Pet for $3. I've bought some strange stuff over the years, but this definitely ranks right at the top. And Rose, that's Betty White, right? I think she played Rose. No idea what it's worth, but had to buy it for $3. Got a sealed Brita filter or pitcher. Sorry, not a. It's a pitcher with a filter. She only wanted 75 cents for it. Bed Bath & Beyond price $34.99. I should be able to get 15, 20 bucks. Got a couple plush toys. I don't like to do a whole lot with plush, but they're fun to buy and sell. Here's an old Winnie the Pooh. Got him for 75 cents. Here is the clock from Beauty and the Beast with the tags. Paid $1 for that one. Here is an adult devotional set. I got it for $3. It's in the plastic, but there's a tear in the plastic. But I've done pretty good with Bibles and religious books, so I should be able to sell that one for a little bit of money. I got these Pro X brush heads for free. They were just in a free box. Paid $5 for this Polaroid. It's a little bit more than I like to pay for Polaroids typically, but this is the Business Edition 2, and typically variations of these do a little bit better than just a standard Polaroid. And it even has a pack of film in there. I'm sure it's not good, but I thought it was cool. Alright, when I got caught in that rainstorm, I was in that guy's garage buying a bunch of stuff. I got Dynasty Warriors 3 for a couple bucks. That should sell, I think, for like 10 or 15. Then he had a lot of walkie-talkies and radios and microphones and all kinds of like electronics, and I just bought the whole case. This is a Calrad. Has the box with it. I didn't look any of this stuff up, but I just like old CB radio, walkie-talkies, and electronics and stuff. Touchcom has little buttons on the back. I thought that was neat. I paid $30 for all the electronics, which might have been too much, but we'll see. This one got cut off, so I think that one's pretty much trash. Dynamic microphone. Quite a few of them in here. These M2 Wollensack 3M. Here's one that's in the packaging. I'm sure that's nothing special. There's another one right here. And Delco GM. Here's a camera that I bundled with that projector. They're asking 20, but I got it for 15 since I bundled. Pull it out of here. I did not look it up, but I saw the name and pretty sure they have some value. So this is a Mamiya or Mamiya 6, and it is one of those accordion style cameras where this pops out. It's really not in that good a shape. I probably should have taken this out of the case. Well, I'll have to tinker with it, see if I can't get it to open up. Also got a couple of gloves, paid $5 for the pair. This is a really nice Mizuno softball glove, 14 inches, really big, and this thing's huge. Pretty good condition too. I don't think it got much use. I can probably get about 20 bucks for that one. Here is a Wilson softball glove. Kind of vintage, I'd say late 80s, early 90s. Probably get 15 or 20 bucks for this one. Alright, so that one sale I got a lot of the stuff, she was just giving stuff away. I got these LED bulbs for $1. I got these two. I think these belong to a different lady that was at that sale, but still really good price. It's two guitar pedals. This one's by Boss. It's the Fuzz, and this is a Digitech Hothead. Boss is a better brand, but I think they'll both do well, especially since they have the box. She wanted 10 a piece. I got them both for 15, but I have not looked up any kind of values yet. And then another sale, I got this watch for $2. It was in a Dakota box. Owner's manual says Casio, but the watch is a Citizen. I don't know if those are super valuable, but for $2, I went ahead and took a chance. Got a pack of 4 sealed VHS tapes for $2. I won't make a bunch of money on these, but I've actually got 2 or 3 sealed ones right now. So I'll bundle them with these and sell them for like 15 bucks or something. I always like to try to get at least 6 or 7 of them in a bundle before I sell them. They had some books there for $1 a piece. Got Stephen King and 4 Harry Potter that are all hardback. Alright guys, that's everything. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, leave them below and I'll do my best to answer them, and I'll see you next time.